All right, time now to have some legal ease as we're talking about estate planning and the top, perhaps, 3 things that our attorney sees when she is in probate court. First of all, tell us what, for somebody who has no idea, Jehan Crump-Gibson here from Great Lakes Legal Group. Tell us what does it mean when you're in probate court? What is probate court?
Probate court is the court that you go to handle affairs if somebody is sick and can't manage their own affairs anymore, or if someone passes away and it's time to distribute their assets to their loved ones.
Now, when people have estate planning, they think that they do this estate planning to avoid probate court, and yet they end up there anyway. What are the 3 things you see most, and how can... Well, let's start off with that. What are the 3 things you see most? The
3 things that we're in probate court the most for are 1, bank accounts, 2, real estate, and 3, insurance policies after someone's beneficiary has died or if they've gotten divorced or something like that.
Now, why bank account? I mean, it's clear the person has the bank account, and you think you'd have either your kids or whoever you want to be in charge of that account on that account. What's the problem?
So there are 2 steps of the process. When you get an estate plan done, the first piece is making sure that what you want is written down. The next piece is making sure that you go to the bank and let them know, hey, I have a trust, or hey, this is what I want to do. There's no automatic trigger at the bank for you to put a beneficiary on a checking account. I don't know if you realize that.
Yeah, but even if you put the person on the account, that doesn't make them the beneficiary?
You may not want to put them on the account. It's just like you don't add somebody to the deed right now.
Right.
You may not want to add somebody to your bank account right now and give them access to your bank account. You may not want to do that. And you don't have to if you do the proper planning.
Okay.
So if you do add them to the bank account as a joint owner, then you're right. Yes. Theoretically, absent some other stuff that can go on, they'll get the money, right? But everybody doesn't want to add somebody to their bank account right now, especially if you get an estate plan done at 40. Who wants people to have their, access to their assets at that moment, right?
Right.
It's my money. I want to control my own money.
And what was number 2? It was
real estate.
Real estate, which seems like it's ironclad because there's deeds and all these things that make things really clear. What with real estate? Sometimes
people forget that. People think that just because I had a will written up, the will in and of itself is going to just magically make my house avoid probate court. So what they'll do is write out the will, but they won't change the title on the house. And the
what do you mean? If it says this person gets it in the will, then they get it.
Eventually, after it goes through probate court. If you want to avoid probate court, you've got to take extra steps. Here's the rule of thumb in Michigan. If it's in your name alone, with no joint owner or beneficiary, it has to go to probate. There is no exception. It doesn't matter if you have a will.
That
it doesn't matter if you have a trust.
I don't know why
I know.
I
saw your shoulder
I know.
slump.
My shoulder slumped a little. Disappointed me. Number 3.
Number 3, insurance policies. Sometimes folks will name, and this is mostly happens with unmarried folks or sometimes married folks. They'll name someone as a beneficiary on their insurance policy. That person passes away, and then they forget to update it. And that's an asset in their name alone. So now it has to go to probate.
Wow, and you're a lawyer who goes to probate court, so we appreciate you telling things that people can do to avoid probate court. But another thing they can do is get in contact with her, Great Lakes Legal Group. Their website, gllegalgroup.com, is where you'll find Jehan and her very capable team. Very good information today as well.
Thank you.
You watched Super Bowl?
Yes, I did, begrudgingly. Actually, no, I watched the Usher concert. I was standing in revolt, and I'm still upset, so I did not watch it for the football.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can live with that. Maurielle, over to you.
Is it a bird?